to go.
Sie bei den Olympischen Spielen in Paris mit dem Team. Und
as next to come forward, it is for the United States of America, Caroline Pamuchku. Caroline rides HSH Blake. And this is a horse that has been so impressive all the way up the levels. He's consistently been ranked the highest rated horse of his age group over the last sort of 3 or 4 years in particular. Owned by Caroline, alongside mum Sherry Martin, but also her long time supporters in Molly Hoff and family. Dennis Pamuchku, also Caroline's husband, part of the ownership of this horse. Caroline made her senior championship debut actually a couple of years ago with this horse at the Pan American Games, where they took the individual gold. That was back in 2023. Had a win at the 4-Star Long in Tryon last year, which got them the call up for Team USA for Paris. He's a really beautiful horse as well. And you come down the centre line, you have the opportunity to halt salute to the judge, and you're straight into that extended trot. It's a real opportunity to make an early impression on the ground jury. And so far, very consistent 7s across the board for Caroline and Blake. Been as low as 27.3 at the 4-star level. That was in Defender Kentucky last year. Caroline came here to Aachen a few years ago now with a horse that had a huge impact on the early stages of her career, Islandwood Captain Jack. Rainbrack not pulling in the biggest marks, unfortunately, just pulling their score down slightly. You can see Blake just knowing that the canter transition is coming, but he was very obedient. He waited for the aid. These horses are so clever. They do these tests a few times and they start to know what is required of them and when. And she was brave there on that canter circle. It's a medium canter. You want to show the real lengthening of both the strides and the frame on that circle, but the horse has got to keep their balance. First of these changes. Nice. Pathfinder for the US team, position that she also held, if memory serves me correctly, at the Olympic Games in Paris. See a second of these changes. Clean change. Stiffened a little bit through the body. Trending at the moment around a 32. She comes up the final centre line. Not quite as direct into the halts and a little bit wide behind as perhaps Caroline would have liked. But HSH Blake, Caroline Pamuchku get their Aachen campaign for 2025 off to a solid start. The US team have been knocking on the door here for the last few years. In 3 of the last 4 runnings of the team competition, they finished in second place. One year, I think they had their 3